Welcome back, everybody. It's episode 38 here with Amy and Lachie for Couple Goals.
And we are back from hiatus. 1 week.
1 week hiatus. It's not too bad.
We needed it.
We did. We just needed a little pause, figure out the direction of the podcast. No,
Not even the direction. We know the direction. We just needed a break.
To be honest, I was away in Sydney. Lachie was here, so we just couldn't really find a time to get into the same room. But Here we are. Back for episode 38. Thanks for being patient with us.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sipping on your...
What's been happening? What have you been up to? What were you doing in Sydney? I was in Sydney for a bit.
Yeah, you came and joined me. I had a bit of promo. I was on the Jessica Rowe podcast, which was awesome. Lots of people listened to her podcast, so it was an honour to be asked to be on that. And we discussed all things body image in the band and my own music stuff going on. And yeah, it was great.
What's next for your music stuff? I'm sure a lot of the listeners would love to know what's happening.
So I'm working on new music at the moment. I've got so many new songs. I just need to get them recorded the way that I want to hear them. So that takes time and patience, and I'm a perfectionist, so got to get that right. But it's on the way, and I'm looking at releasing definitely more songs this year, but also I'm working on an album.
Wait, I reckon, should we, for anyone who's been following along for a long time, not even on this, but just Shepherd, when they did a song a month, should we peer pressure Amy into doing a song a month in 2024? Ooh. I think that's a good idea, personally.
Could happen.
Let's start it here. Let's start the chant.
Happen too.
I think it should happen. Be a busy year, but I think it'd be a banging year.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just not sure how I could achieve that all on my own.
Just keep hitting play, record, play, push, send to Spotify world.
We're very lucky with Shepherd. We've got many resources and many people to help us out. But me doing it on my own could be a bit of a challenge. But if I get all the songs finished and recorded, then I could do it. Like if they're all lined up. So it's not
so all
impossible.
you need to do is finish the songs then.
No, but what about the video clips? And
you don't even need video clips. Think about how often people actually watch video clips.
Not often enough.
Yeah.
For all the effort we put into it.
People don't. I think the ROI on it. Video clip's not worth it. Just do a lyric video. I reckon.
Unless you're like trying to build up your YouTube.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, eh? Yes. Carry on. What else? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. I've just been trying to, get my health in order. I've been eating really healthy.
Oh, you have.
Taking lots of vitamins and oh my God.
I can't remember whether I think I did share it on the last podcast where I was just going along with your healthy eating and I was so hungry. Even last night, actually, I was laying in bed, we're watching a film and I was like, nah, I need to get some food. Like,
I think, we discussed it in the last podcast.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just not getting it. And my training volume's gone through the roof. So I'm just so hungry all the time at the moment. I was in bed.
There's heaps of food. You just need to make it for yourself.
Yeah. But look,
so
I was talking to George. I'm like, I'm pretty much a professional athlete again, which means I shouldn't have to do anything.
Who's the chef though?
Well, I don't know.
It's not me. That's sure shit.
No. Not saying you're a bad chef. You're an amazing chef. But
yeah, I'm counting down the weeks until I see my naturopath again. So I've had some gut issues and some other issues that I'm trying to sort out. I'm not going to go into it, but it has been hell
on earth for both of us.
Oh, I just miss I miss good food and wine.
Yeah.
Cheese. Oh my God. I'm counting down the weeks. 3 weeks
pizza.
until my point.
I'm doing pizza. I trained for 4 hours today. I'm fanging for some bread.
You should see me trying to train. I'm just like, I'm like, how did I ever back in the day go on like
diets?
Keto diets for fun.
Well, I had a wild experience today, since you're asking.
What a segue.
Well, anyway, so part of my training involves jungle gym stuff.
Okay, so remember Lockie's training for?
The world champs for obstacle course racing.
Yep.
Anyway, playgrounds and obstacle course gyms are generally, the general demographic is 6 to sort of 15 years old, I would say. And last week, myself, Liam and George went to the jungle gym and it was all right. It was obviously holidays, so there's kids everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was 3 men in their mid-30s.
And that was you.
Yes. And you feel really uncomfortable. the same thing happened today. There was so many dads there though, and I was saying to George, I was like, if I had a kid, I'd be on the high ropes with them for sure. I wouldn't be just sitting down there, whatever. Like, it's actually genuinely really fun.
Yeah.
But I'm so knackered, and you feel like a bit of a loser being the only adult there, which is weird because most adults are probably wanting to do it anyway.
What were the obstacles though? Were they easy or hard? Like, how did kids do them?
No, we did buy the all-day pass, so we played on the high ropes, which wasn't really specific to my training, but it was fun. And then we did the ninja course, which was like jumping across these things, swinging on these circular handlebars, rope swinging, climbing nets, heaps of wild stuff. It's fun.
Wow.
Doing a leap of faith to grab a boxing bag and swing it
Like,
across.
would you fall into bags?
Yeah, you fall into like a big pit, yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was actually so comfortable because I was so tired.
Well, tell them what happened to you last week when you were training.
Oh, wow. Punched myself in the face with a bar. Headbutted a barbell and busted my eye open. But it's actually healed really well if you look at it.
You got a new scar.
But I went to the hyperbaric chamber the other day as well.
Lachie refused to get a stitch, so we went and got some
Butterfly clips.
butterfly stero strips.
And it worked well, look at it.
Yeah.
I told you, I know my body.
Yeah, black eye.
Yeah, little black eye.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad. It healed really well. So we're lucky.
Yeah. What was the cryo chamber all about? What's the point of a cryo chamber?
No, it wasn't the cryo.
Oh,
It was
cryo.
it was a hyperbaric chamber, which is essentially the way I describe the experience. I saw Kathleen doing it, so our sister-in-law doing it, and it's really good for white blood cells, healing the body, all of this sort of stuff, immunity and all of that. So I was like, oh, I'll do that because my head's busted and I'm training a lot. Anyway, I got the lay down one. I wanted the sit up one, but I got the lay down one. And once they lock you in, so they fully like just have this thing just goes, and they're like, do you want lights or no lights? So they put a sheet over me so I couldn't see anything.
That's terrifying. Did you fall asleep? How long are you in there?
I'm not finished yet. But yeah, I was in there for 60 minutes.
Oh my
But it feels
goodness.
like, you know, in a plane where it sucks all the air out, it's like,
Oh no.
and that's what it's like. And you're
That's
just in there.
terrifying.
And so I had my Kindle in there and I was reading. And because obviously there's not much oxygen in there, you get tired, real tired. So I'm like reading. And then next minute, slap on the face, my Kindle's smacking me in the face because I kept falling asleep and dropping
That
it.
doesn't sound safe.
And then I'd wake up and go get. It's good for you, apparently, science says. Anyway, it was an interesting experience. But that was the first time I've looked at my eye and my eye was healed. I'm not saying it did that, but I hadn't actually looked at it previously. And that's like 5 days to heal. It was a good gash, wasn't it?
I'm scared of that. What if something goes wrong and then?
Well, you can speak to them on the outside.
Okay.
But if I
you
fall
were
asleep,
asleep.
yeah,
so-
they would have checked on me in 60 minutes anyway.
Oh, it's scary. Remember we did a float tank. Were you were in there with me? Didn't we do a couples one?
Have we done a couples one? I don't think we've done a couple. Have we?
I don't know. But I know that I've done
Well, we haven't even spoken about the dry try.
Oh, that's because I didn't do it.
Anyway, I did the dry try and Liam and I won it. And we won a couples experience at Functional where we get a private suite. And in the suite we have a sauna and we also have an ice bath, which we get to use. So we'll use that.
I thought it was a hot pool. Is there not a hot tub in there too?
No, not in that one.
Oh,
No.
sucks.
Oh, don't say that on live camera.
I just love a bit of hot tub action.
Yeah, everyone loves
Not so much ice bath.
Everyone loves the jacuzzi. But that's what we've been doing the last couple of weeks anyway. We've lots happening in my business, which I don't want to bore you guys with, but it's been obviously a main priority. You've had a lot of stuff on, which has also been a main priority. Training's also a main priority. There's just a lot of priorities that are probably higher than the podcast.
Say that.
Well, I love doing the podcast, but there is,
But I'm sure people didn't even realise that you missed a week. Maybe they did.
Everyone did. Everyone's going, oh, they're back. Surely. If not, they're not.
Forgive us.
No, forgive us. But it must be time for Reddit.
Read on Reddit.
What do you got for us this week? I actually genuinely missed not having a Reddit story last week.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Because I learned so much weird, interesting, wonderful stuff. But anyway, carry on.
So this says, I, 25-year-old female, overheard my 27-year-old male boyfriend say that he chose the wrong girl.
Kick her while she's down.
No. For context, me and my boyfriend have been together for a total of 8 years. Oh my goodness. We met between mutual friends whilst I was still in school, and he had moved to my town to go to college. We were friends for 2 years before we started dating. The reason for this was, one, I was too scared to make a move, and secondly, he was in love with one of our mutual friends.
Oh my goodness.
After she got a boyfriend, he moved on to liking me, and we've been dating ever since. Last Saturday was his birthday, and he told me he'd never been thrown a surprise birthday before, and he'd like to experience one day. I worked all week before the Saturday, his birthday, planning, inviting people, getting reservations, buying a cake, etc. I asked his best friend to hang out with him for most of the day so that I could set up and get everyone to get here and hide for the surprise. The birthday party was a huge success, and he was smiling the whole time. He had snuck off with his best friend somewhere, and I wanted to find him so that we could sing happy birthday and cut the cake. As I was walking down the hallway, I heard him and his friends talking, so I kept walking towards their voices. I heard him tell his friend that he should have kept trying with our mutual friend. He told him that he should have been the man that was engaged to her and not her now fiancé. He said that he hated waking up to me and that he wished our mutual friend was the one that threw him the surprise birthday party.
Holy
she wasn't.
Shit.
You idiot. He said that he felt disgusted every time he had to kiss me or hold me because he knew our mutual friend should be in his arms instead. He said that he felt like he was stuck in our relationship and that he would end up having to marry me. He said that our mutual friend was better than me in looks from head to toe and that she was the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen. I went back to the party and told everyone that I couldn't find him and that we'd have to wait for him to come back. When he finally came back, he gave me a hug and a kiss on the head and told me he loved me.
Oh. So what was her advice? Is she asking for advice?
Yep. Sorry, I've lost my place because I had to change pictures. Images. She said, I didn't want to ruin his party, so I went along with it. He doesn't know that I know that he honestly doesn't love me. I've just been going along with everything. I don't want to break up with him. I just want to know how I can make him fall in love with me. I don't know what I did to make him feel so unhappy, so I would like to know, how do I make a boyfriend fall in love with me, or should I just give up on our relationship? He's the first boyfriend I've ever had, red flag, and I'm scared to start dating again at my age.
How old is she?
Old age of 25.
So you've been with him since you were 17, and
oh my God, imagine.
You've been together for 8 years and he doesn't love you. He's still thinking about that girl. You're not going to be able to make him love you.
Do not marry him. Honestly, if I married my first boyfriend, I would be so unhappy. So do not marry him. He doesn't value you. He doesn't respect you.
Fuck.
He's thinking about somebody else and he's putting you
If I heard you talking about Snoggin wanting to wake up with another dude, it's funny, George and I were having this conversation in the car on the way to the jungle gym.
What were you saying?
We're talking about, we'll talk about it off air.
Okay.
Too much, don't want to put context into it.
Yeah.
But, anyway, I was like, if Amy would ever do that, just no chance. Nah. She'd be gone. Like, real quick.
Fair enough. Like, why stay with someone
why
if you don't love them?
Why would you stay with someone?
Because you're young and dumb and scared.
But
exactly, you're young. You have so much time. I don't think.
But I think when you're 25, though, you just don't know what
you don't know how young you are as well. You're like, oh my God, I should have a house and kids by next year, and like
because you go to school and you think you're the big dog and you're going out into the big world and you should have it all together. It's like, I didn't know my ass from my elbow when I was 18. I thought I did.
I know.
Even now, I don't know what I'm doing.
I know.
So.
But I hope you married the right person.
Yes, every day I wake up next to the right person, even though you're bloody burping and groaning and carrying on.
Am I?
Yeah, in your sleep. You're
Anyway, poor doll. Honestly.
What would you guys say or do in that situation?
Let us know.
I want to hear your thoughts, and if you disagree, I'd love to know why.
Oh, that's terrible. The poor thing.
Yeah, you can't even save a business if it's been shit for 8 years.
To continue on with that birthday party because you didn't want to ruin his day.
I would have just been like,
she loves him too much.
Yeah, way too much. Ooh, but does that come down to low self-esteem?
Yeah, probably.
Not having something outside yourself, potentially. But who are we? We're not therapists. All right. Well, next sego.
Okay.
Should we hit that red button? One more time. It's actually really. We're at the baseball.
Peppies! Do you have one?
Oh, do you reckon we'll actually have some pretty exciting news soon?
Soon, but not yet.
But soon.
And I'm not pregnant.
No, and she's not pregnant.
So pet peeves.
All right, what do you got for me this week? It was nice not being.
Do you have one? Or are you just going to piggyback off mine?
Well, you hit me with yours, and I'll then see if I'm going to piggyback or not. Let's see what happens.
I want you to go first.
No, you go first.
Okay, so my pet peeve is that it's not really a pet peeve. I kind of like it, but secretly. But when I am talking to you on Instagram, like you'll send me a meme, and we're talking about that, we're like, and then you reply via text to another message I had texted you earlier, and so then I'm replying on that, and then I go back to Instagram to reply on that, and then you like send me something on Facebook, and so we're having 3 or more different conversations in different apps.
Well, I've thought about that, right? Because people do that to me all the time, but the reality is we are having 3 different conversations.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, because I get the shits when people do it, but I'm like, if I were to answer your question from a text message on Instagram,
out of context,
you'd be like, what are you talking about? And I'd be like, I'm just answering your message. Which one? Oh, one of the other platforms. Can you just keep that conversation here? You know? So it's a tough one. I don't know.
It's not a pet peeve. I just thought it was kind of funny. And
I'm guilty, but people do it to me all the time. So I've thought about a response to that. Because I'm always like to people, just one channel, just WhatsApp me, or just...
Yeah, but then you see a funny reels and you send
but
it.
it's laziness.
I get it. Yeah.
If you really cared, you'd copy the link and share it in the text message.
Yeah, but then I'd be like, can you not do that? Because now I have to go out of the app.
Yeah, so convenience wins every time.
What's your pet peeve?
I've forgot. I was thinking before.
You've forgotten it. I guess I'm perfect.
No. It was a really, really, really important one. It's not really a pet peeve. Yeah, it is. I'm disappointed you're not coming to Belgium with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't even fight that back.
I can't. I'm disappointed.
I didn't even blink at the camera when I said that. That's how disappointed.
Because the tears in your eyes.
Yeah.
I really want to come to Belgium, but when we were booking it and figuring it out, we had and still have shows.
She's got more important things than her husband. Doing the World Championships.
I literally have shows, so I can't come. But I'm actually so happy because you're taking your mum, and I think that's really precious time for you and your mum as well.
Yeah.
And she's going to be stoked.
She'll love it. We'll drink plenty of red, plenty of champagne, and we'll actually be in Belgium, so I'll be eating waffles and chocolate.
Oh.
Can't bloody wait. I've only got 10 weeks.
So jealous. That's going to be awesome.
It will be fun.
I'm really jealous.
But guys, we would love to hear from you. Hit us with a message. Should we do another live? What would probably make it easier is just doing these as lives. It's less prep for the time being. Because, look, full transparency, I was saying to Amy, let's just make this seasonal so we can do like 12 episodes a year and have guests and stuff. Amy loves telling me how much she has pet peeves with me, so she declined that offer I presented her with. So potentially we could just go live weekly.
And will you post it as a podcast?
Yeah. It'll still be a podcast, the same way we did the
yeah, that'd be cool because then
last
everyone
one
gets to enjoy it as
Yeah.
well.
I think so. Let's do that.
But then what about our Patreon?
They'll get specials. They can come on. They can do the Q&A at the end.
All right, we got to figure this out. Let's brainstorm and get this platform working the way we want it. But let us know your feedback. Would you come onto a live every week, or are you happy listening to it as it is? Would you prefer it to be like a more seasonal, where we do it, seasons?
Well, I reckon if you did 2 a year of 12 weeks, where you have 12 guests,
we could have some like awesome guests if we really like took the time to plan it out and like.
It is, look. When I hate saying it is hard because we chose to do it, but I'm also running a business. You're also running a business, so this is like a hobby for us. We don't get paid.
We want to do it properly.
We don't get paid to do it. It's just fun, talking shit. But so that'll be that. Hey, I reckon. I reckon it's dinner time. As I said, I've been training for like 4 hours today. I'm so hungry, and we this is a little bit tactical, but we knew Emma was cooking outside, so we said, we got to do the podcast. Quick, get in there.
She's the best chef of the house.
So that means we then got out of cooking and hopefully cleaning if we stay in here
get
long
out
enough.
to a nice yummy steak.
Oh, yum. Oh, is that what we're having?
Yeah, steak and veg tonight.
Perfect. Righto, gang. Thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 38. We're nearly at 40.
Wow. Doing well, doing well.
You're getting close to 40 in age too.
No, I'm not. Rude.
You got a big birthday coming up soon.
Not really.
33.
Little birthday.
33.
It's a little birthday.
It's your 11th for the 22nd time.
Yep.
Righto, team.
Hooroo.
Hooroo.